Okay. I only have so much time to do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to what is this? Oh, what is this again? Mach Valan Subathon. It's the night flight schedule. I hope you're having a fantastic time here on stream. I don't have much time, so we're gonna make this very quick. So about a few days ago, last night. Was it a few days ago? Last night? I don't know. Mach Valan called me up in a flash and was like, Chuchu, I need content. And I said, don't say content, that's a dirty word. And he said, I need you to do a panel from my anime convention, and you're well known throughout VTuber, the annuals of VTuberism, for talking very fast, and for turning what should be hours-long presentations into mere seconds. So can you put together a very short presentation to me? For me. And I said, sure, of course I can, absolutely. I can pull a panel out of my ass like it's nothing. Good evening, everybody. I'm Chuchu Online. I'm a VTuber and Tokutuber. When I play indie and horror games, I usually stream every Thursday and Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and when I'm not playing said indie or horror games, I'm putting together unhinged PowerPoint presentations, like this one. Now, if you're wondering what this big countdown clock is behind me, don't worry about that. Today, since I'm not streaming and I'm putting together this instead, we're going to get two birds stoned at once. So, since my time here is limited, what I'm going to do is, first of all, let me just go ahead and, there we go. This is supposed to be, okay, good, we got music. We're going to be doing the Mach Dent Subathon Night Flight Any Percent. I've got a timer up. I have 20 minutes. As soon as those 20 minutes are up, so is the run. Anyway, we're going to get this started in 3, 2, 1, and I hope my splits work. Start. There we go. Alright, so once again, I'm Chuchu Online. I'm a VTuber and Tokutuber, and I love BL. What's BL? What's Tokusatsu got to do with BL? We're gonna figure this out. This is the Tokusatsu to BL pipeline. Yay! A brief overview by me, age 3 years old. Next. There we go. So, what is Tokusatsu? Tokusatsu, aka special filming, is a type of medium, usually film. It is film, actually. It's a film medium. It's got heavy use of special effects, both practical and CGI. It can include martial arts and fight choreography. The most popular genres inside Tokusatsu usually are horror, action, sci-fi, fantasy, and henshin hero, or transformation hero. It's a form of media and heavily inspired by kabuki theater and bunraku, which is traditional Japanese theater and puppetry, respectively. And the photo I have here is of our good friend Godzilla. This is from the 1954 Godzilla. We're not going to be talking about kaiju, by the way. I just want to get that out of the way in the room, just in case anybody was helpful that there was going to be monster fucking. Unfortunately, this is not this panel. But maybe next time. Anyway, moving on. What's BL? Alright, so BL is a acronym. It's short for Boys Love. It's an umbrella term for media, comics, anime, live-action drama, doujinshi, etc., that features male-male romance. While historically it was mostly created by and for a female audience, allegedly, it's, for today, people of all genders and sexualities enjoy and create BL. Now, I want to get one thing out of the way. People usually say, well, BL can't be queer or LGBTQ positive or whatever because, because it was originally for women. And that's, fetishizing, normalized, sexualizing, to which I say, shut up. You're wrong. BL is LGBTQA plus / queer. And I'm not doing that. I'm not just saying that, pulling it out of my ass. This is backed up by fact. It's a little bit hard to, explain, unless you're, a queer person. Trust me, even though vibes it doesn't sound like it's a fact. Listen, not all queer works in gay comic or gay manga are BL, but BL is still queer media regardless of its so-called intended audience. You see, you get it? All right. Anyway, moving on. The first instances of BL were doujinshi released in the 70s in Japan. In 1978, June, the first major BL publication is released, and here is volume 2, a very like kind of hard to see photo there, but there it is. There's one of the very first BL magazines of all time. The creators of June were Toshihiko Sagawa, who went on to produce the anime adaptations of BL series Fujimi Orchestra and Ainokusabi, those are classics, and Tetsuro Sakuragi. He's a former editor of gay men's magazine Sabu. By the way, these guys were both men. That's not to say that the original artists of BL were, specifically one gender or the other, but, just keep that in the back of your mind. That's something that you can just pull, not really just pull out and say, but that's something to keep in mind when thinking about BL or looking at BL. Get rid of the overgeneralizations. Oh yes, so I also have a photo of Shikageki My Hero, which is by the artist Ryo, and the reason why I have it here is it's a Tokusatsu themed BL manga. Now, at this point, you're probably saying, Chuchu, isn't this the exact same presentation you did about BL and superhero time at FujoCon and Anime Lockdown? To which I say, no, it isn't. You can't prove it, unless you were there. Were you there? Anyway, moving on. The Odagiri effect, or how BL met Tokusatsu. In 2000, Odagiri Joe is tapped to play the lead in Kamen Rider Kuga. Kuga combines Kamen Rider's themes of monstrous heroes struggling to defend humanity against the cruel machinations of a fascist society within the melodrama of a police procedural. I forgot to set my timer. While the show was still technically aimed at children, aged 4 to 12, the producers found that Kuga was attracting a second audience, women in their 30s. Thanks to Ododo and his equally pretty co-star Shingo Katsuriyama, you can see them there, being really good friends in Kamen Rider Kuga. This massive contingent of female fans led to writer/Sentai's producers to focus on casting attractive actors and adding elements that would appeal to older viewers, such as homoerotic interactions between characters, etc., etc., etc. This phenomenon came to be known as the Odagiri effect. It absolutely changed the way both series were marketed and created from then on. And yes, this is my one citation that I have in the whole panel. It's Jonathan Clements Motoko Tamamuro, The Drama Encyclopedia, Guide to Japanese Drama Since 1953. Thank you very much. I will always steal this. What's 20 minutes minus 5? 15? Alright, let's go. Anyway. So, we're going to talk about soft power. What's soft power? Cool Japan, Moi Boom, Hallyu Wave, and Thai BL. And we're getting there. So, the dictionary definition. In politics, specifically international politics, soft power involves shaping/encouraging the preferences of others through appeal and attraction. Over the decades, we've had different waves of global marketing of culture, from Cool Japan co-opting anime otakudom and subculture, and they're still trying to push that to this day. Here's a very recent Universal Studios promotional image. They have Cool Japan Summer, where they do collabs with popular anime franchises, to bring in them tourists. To the K-drama and K-pop double 1-2 punch of the Hallyu wave, to the newest phenomenon, Thai BL. While Japan's idol industry no doubt is incredibly influential on how idols and talent are marketed and sold to fans today, when it comes to Thai BL, which is what I'm going to be focusing on, don't worry, it's about Tokusatsu, this is a Tokusatsu panel, don't get me wrong, it is the relationship that the K-pop industry has with its fan base right now, and, before, that's had the most impact on the newest wave, Thai BL. So, currently, just to explain, right now Thai BL is kind of a big frickin' deal. How big of a deal? Well, right now, this has made its popularity, its global popularity, has made the Thai government and media make more of an effort to kind of gently encourage the global marketing of Thai BL to the world. They're kind of pushing it as more like, this is to spread our culture, around the world and paint us in a positive light. Never mind about all of these boy kissers holding hands and stuff. This is totally, for just women, right? Anyway, it's led to some very, very interesting debates and discussions on how a queer medium can be used to subversively speak out on political and sociological topics relating to Thai society. This is an aside. Please check out The Eclipse, Not Me and the Hidden Character, for more. But enough about that. Let's get on to the rest of the panel. Alright, don't worry, I'm getting there. Here comes the thesis. Now let's get into Thai BL. We know what BL is. We know what Tokusatsu is. What specifically is Thai BL? Good question. Here we go. So Thailand, despite being a very conservative country, has a rich cultural history of queerness, especially in the entertainment industry and in the arts. Marketing and how the BL drama industry interfaces with its fandoms is really similar to that of K-pop right now. So fans are encouraged to trend hashtags on social media, stream series and music multiple times, organize fan gatherings, they have merchandise, yada yada yada. On the less savory side of things, this is where you get like people who are very obsessed and very precious about certain actors and series to a very touch grass extent, but we're not gonna get into that. But to also kind of like further kind of like explain to laymen, I suppose, about how Thai BL is marketed. The people who act in these series are marketed as quotation marks actual couples. We all know, everybody knows that's not true to an extent. I mean, who knows? Like, it's nobody's personal business about, anybody's love life, even celebrities. But in this sort of sense, it's kind of like a kayfabe, you could say, that everybody's agreeing to sort of like imagine and participate in. It sounds weird, trust me, but also like once you start thinking about it in pro wrestling terms or in Tokusatsu even, because pro wrestling is Tokusatsu. You know what I mean? It's the same level of suspending your disbelief that's across these various mediums there. So anyway, during the 2010s-ish, there's a worldwide explosion in popularity of Thai BL due to the pandemic, with 2019 school rom-com Together, which is by GMMTV, and oh my god, I forgot to read a whole bunch of notes. While the very first major Thai BL movie would be 2007's groundbreaking Love of Siam, it went into overdrive in 2016 with the Enemies to Love College Campus Love Story SOTUS. Why did I say that twice? This is also, so this is where the template for Thai BL's K-pop is. Okay, good job, me. So Thailand, unlike other East Asian countries like Japan, often provides full episodes of their shows subtitled into multiple languages for free on YouTube. So that's how a great amount of people were able to just, you're stuck indoors, what are you gonna do? Like me, stuck in the rock quarry, you're gonna watch a whole bunch of series. So Together was one of those, and it just exploded in popularity, despite being, like, in my opinion, kind of like, okay. Alright. I mean, the actors are very handsome. Bright Wind Stance, please don't watch this stream. Please look away for like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's kind of mid. But anyway, both leads went on to star in the equally popular but heterosexual adaptation of Boys Over Flowers. That's F4 Thailand. And then it kind of exploded in popularity, not just kind of around the world, but in Japan. Where Boys Over Flowers is from. But yeah, so, let's see here. That's right. So along with other hits such as Tharn Type, which pushed the ratings with sexier, edgier content, this stuff is all over the gosh darn world. So I need you all to understand that up until its point, it'll be rare to see countries from outside of East Asia or Southeast Asia, South America, and Europe to be like, discussing these shows and talking about it. But now you have fans from like India and parts of Africa, as well as the Middle East and North America, having discussions about these queer shows. It's really awesome. And there's a lot of these new fans are people who up until this point have never been exposed to any sort of blatantly clear media and are now discovering themselves and reevaluating their experiences because of it, and it's hella cool. I have critically acclaimed Kin Porsche, this series, La Forte. You should all watch it. It's a genre-changing hit all over to the world, to the point where it's still outperforming hetero shows while after it's finished airing, and it recently aired in Japan. Speaking of Japan... But Chuchu, you say, you're a dumb Fujin. You're sexualizing, fetishizing, normalizing all those bad women lusting over gay men, blah 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 blah. Shut up and tell that to Toshiki Inoue's face. Are you gonna tell my dad, Toshiki Inoue, who wrote Kamen Rider Faiz and Jetman and Dome Brothers, that he's wrong? No. You're not gonna do that to Toshiki Inoue. Don't go there, Dome Brothers. Watch Dome Brothers. Anyway, from Henshin Heroes to Holding Hands, Tokusatsu series and movies are usually aimed at children and nerds. You fucking nerds. Because of this, a lot of young actors make their debut in Tokusatsu or 2.5 Stage D adaptations, which is like a live-action stage adaptation of anime, which is kind of the same thing as Tokusatsu in the sense that people are dressed in very silly costumes, doing very cartoonish things, and we all clap our hands. So in Japan, a lot of actors make their debut in Tokusatsu or those stage adaptations before moving on and quotation marks graduating to real shows for adults or whatever, which tend to be, dramas and movies. Now, the Thai BL industry was previously considered to be something like that, where the actors who would be playing couples would do their seriously work together for a certain amount of years, and then afterwards they'd break up and graduate to real quotation marks hetero dramas and movies once they got older. But however, as of recently, due to the Thai BL boom, and possibly due to there being more and more BL actors that are willing to change the industry standards of everyone is straight until proven otherwise, quotation marks, lol, lamau even. You have actors like Afghan, Tae-Taewon, and Malapo, to name just a few, who are now reaching their mid-30s but refusing to quotation marks graduate from doing BL or queer works. Queer works deserve to be considered just as grown-up / mature as straight works, in my opinion. Now, how does this, don't worry, I'm getting to the Tokusatsu link here. I'm reaching, but I'm pulling. So this is the case with BL dramas coming back on the JP side of things, with actors from Tokusatsu graduating to, instead of moving on to, doing NHK family dramas, they're moving on to BL series. Japan is kind of considered the, birthplace of BL, and so now that they're seeing, this is anecdotal, but I'm pretty sure that after Thai BL exploded in popularity all across the world, and then the same thing happened to Taiwan and Korea, Japan just kind of looked up and was like, oh fuck, we gotta catch up. We're the birthplace of BL, we gotta have a stake in this somehow. And so now recently, with recent Tokusatsu shows, specifically Super Rise Ultraman series and Toei Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, have also incorporated BL and GL plotlines elements into their series as well. They're getting in on this Thai BL boom thing. Yeah. Anyway, here's a rapid fire list of Tokusatsu actors who are going to be currently starring in BL shows, or have starred in BL shows. I just want to preface this ahead of time. We are not including Blade's actor. I know that every single time I do a panel or show up anywhere or talk about anything related to BL, somebody brings up the fact that Blade's actor starred in Gave for Pay before he became a Tokusatsu actor, and I want to say we're not touching on that. That's a joke that's way overstayed its welcome. I think he and his, he's definitely moved past it. We've moved past it. This is more time that I spent taking on it. Like at least 30 seconds more when I could be talking about the dudes in this slide that I have lovingly prepared, and that did not just throw together at the last minute. Oh my god, can I do this in 4 minutes? Let's go. Let's go to honorary mention. First of all, goes to Noel Lee from Love in the Air. This is a Thai BL actor, don't worry. His entire fan base is completely unaware that his fan name, #MagentaBabes, his official clothing line, Magenta, and all of his fan hashtags, #MagentaBoy, #It'sMagenta, they're all references to his favorite Kamen Rider, which is Kamen Rider Decade. It's hilarious. His fan base literally honest to God, does not know. They do not know. They're just like, oh, he likes pink, that's cute. And I'm just like... Anyway, here's a photo of, only a part of his collection. That's not everything he owns. He owns a lot more. It's insane. Also, he loves Ultraman so much that his on-screen professional partner, / professional boyfriend, Boss, who's the black-haired dude, cosplayed as Ultraman for his birthday. It was really weird. It was cute. It was the oddest fucking thing. But yeah, he did that unprompted. Anyway, go watch Love in the Air. It's a surprisingly sweet and true-to-life representation of a budding D/S/kink inclusive relationship, working through PTSD and learning to come to terms with one's sexual expression. It's a wild ride. It's an R18 show. It's real great. Aishi, I'm not sponsored. Anyway, this guy quit being a K-pop trainee to become a professional boy kisser in Thailand. He's a legend. Moving on. Alright, here's the actual slide. Oh my god, can we do this in 3 minutes? So we're gonna start with Amano Hironari. He was in Kamen Rider Blade, he's Kamen Rider Gaden. He's also in Kamen Rider 4s as Kohei Hayami. Spoiler alert, he's the Libra Zodia arts. Ooh, spoilers for like a series that's almost 20 years old at this point. He was in the movie Hana wa Sakuka, and when I was putting this together, I didn't know it was him. What the hell? He's in Hana wa Sakuka, an adaptation of BL manga featuring a salaryman working at an advert agency who becomes attracted to a young art student in an old traditional house with a lot of history. It's traditional, JP said, hashtag gothic art vibes. TM. The other half of the couple is played by Tsurugi Watanabe, who was in Dobutsu Sentai Zio Oger. He was Zio Elephant. Okay, moving on. Yasuka Saito, he's in Gogo Sentai Bokenger. He's Inoue Masumi / Boken Black. He's part of the Takumi-kun series. I know Kotodama 2. Love Place Dose. Forever Summer. He's in a lot of stuff. I didn't add it here. It would have been way too much. He's the reigning champion of BL from the early aughts. He was everywhere. You open up a 240p file of a BL movie with shitty hard subs encoded on, you could barely see what was going on, chopped up in 4 parts on Dailymotion, he was in it. Legend. He's the dude with brown hair, if you didn't know. Anyway. Oh my god, it's the Blowjob Brothers. Okayama Hidenori. I'm so sorry. Kamen Rider Kabuto. So, Yaguruma, the Bee / Kickhopper. He is also an Engine Sentai Go-Onjor, Hiroto Suto, aka Go on Gold. He is a big Tokusatsu fan, also professional boy kisser. He was in I no Kotodama. You know, you could count his role in Kabuto as a BL too, because, you know, the Hellhopper brothers they're like gay. They're actually gay. There they are. They're holding hands on the street. It was great. When I saw this posted on Amiblo, when Kabuto was airing, I screamed, and I might have, like, died in blue screen for, like, 5 minutes. Anyway, his on-screen partner for Kamen Rider Kabuto, Uchiyama Masato, aka Punch Hopper, was in the BL film Bokura no Ai no Kanaide, which I did not add here. Oh my god, we have 50 seconds. Okay, he's the Shiono. Was indeed in Sentai Kyorucher. He's Kyoru Green. He was in Hana Wasakuka. I didn't know he was there either. Oh god, we have passed the 20-minute mark. Fuck me. Oh no. Fuck it, we ball. He was also in the Zettai BL ni Naru Sekai versus Zettai BL ni Naritakunai Otoko series. Fuck it, we ball. Shinsuke Saito, Kyoru Black, and Akihisa Shiono, Kyoru Green of the Zuden Sentai Kyurunjer. Kiss in the Toy Next movie, We're the Bounty Hunter Troop. What happened here is because when Kyoruger was airing, the black/green pairing was probably the most popular Kyoruger BL ship at the time, and so somebody in the boardroom was like, yeah, let them kiss, but like not in the kids show. Anyway, this feller is mostly known probably for Zettai BL now, but he's also been in a lot of sex comedies and dramas featuring LGBTQ+ characters, so go him. Moving on. Hey, my man, Takeda Kohei, it's Kamen Rider Kiva, Otoya Kurenai, aka Kamen Rider Dark Kiva. He's also in Kamen Rider Build as Kamen Rider Geese, aka Kazumi Sawatari. Ugh. He was also in Sengoku Basara, the TV version, as Sanada Yukimura, and I feel that's like an honorable mention, because, you know, fucking Gact was in that show with Sengoku Basara. Anyway, Old Fashioned Cupcake. It's really great. It's an adaptation of BL manga by the same name, and it centers around middle-aged salaryman learning to find happiness in the smaller things in life while juggling love and work-life balance. And also there's a lot of dessert porn, so if you love sweets or food, you're gonna love this show. It's a great show. It's real cute. It's real thoughtful, and it can also be existential at times. Yeah. It's also kind of unusual for a middle-aged actor to go back to Tokusatsu, in the case where with Build, and it's also very unusual for a middle-aged actor to go back to to do a Japanese BL, honestly. Because usually it's like a young person's game. So you know what? Go him. 100%. Let's fucking go. More of that, please. Anyway, Shisan Jun. He was in Russian Sentai Tokyuger. He was Light, aka Tokyo 1. He was in Osan's Love, the movie Love or Dead. He was also in The Night Beyond the Tri-Cornered Window. Osan's Love is a monumental JP BL drama series. I did not put the poster because it couldn't fit. It's considered the catalyst that started the BL drama wave in Japan. It's aight. The Night Beyond the Tri-Cornered Window live-action adaptation. It's a film. Sure was a movie. That was released in theaters. Yeah, this was supposed to be about Shi Jun. I'm so sorry, dude. He's recently been suffering from chronic disease, I feel. Or he's been in and out of the hospital, but he's doing better now, so hopefully you're okay, dude. Yeah. Notably, he's, outside of this, he's also starred in other dramas as queer characters, most notably a trans lesbian woman in the drama Life is a Girl, which I haven't seen, but, seems interesting. So yeah. Oh, shit, why did I put this in here? Speaking of Osan's love, oh, look at that. How did this get in here? Osan's Love Hong Kong from 2021. Oh, I don't know how I got in here. Gee shucks. Well, I guess you guys should watch it. It's real good. It's the first mainstream TV drama in Hong Kong to feature gay romance, and it subtly reshapes the political landscape of Hong Kong in regards to LGBTQ plus issues. Also, the lead actor Naruto runs down the street in the opening. Moving on. Alright, Asahi Ito is in Lupin Ranger vs. Pot Ranger. He's Lupin Red, and very most famously, he kissed his co-star in Lupot, and on a live, like was it live? It wasn't really a live broadcast. I think this is the crosstalk, the fan crosstalk. Yeah, there it is. There's the GIF. He was also in the Zettai BL series, which is a show about a guy who realizes he's in a BL manga and he's trying to not fall in love, instead BL manga life. Yeah, he's there as like one of the love interests, but honestly, I would consider his role in Lupat as a BL role, because sure. Toshiki Seto, Kamen Rider X-Aid, Kagami Hero, Kamen Rider Brave. Honestly, he's someone to watch out for. He was in Senpai, This Can't Be Love with Kamen Rider Saber's actor Kaito Shuichiro, which also includes Tokusatsu albums, a whole bunch of them. It's a kind of a light-hearted show about CGI artists. After he did that, he immediately took on the much more hardcore lead role for the adaptation of The End of the World With You, or Bokura no Micro no Shumatsu. Honestly, yeah, real fucking legend. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, his partner in that one full-on spits into his mouth and he gets bent over and rot over a bed for like 5 minutes. Absolute legend. Genuinely recommend that series. It's a real good dark comedy. Also happens to feature a trans character played by an openly agender actor, so hey, yeah, real cool. He's gonna be a fucking, like, menace. Hope to see him in more stuff. Moving on. Inukai Atsuhiro, he was Kamen Rider Build, is Kiryu Sento. He was the lead in Zettai BL ni Naro Sekai versus, oh my god, this is too long. He was also in K X Yaku Abunai Aiba, which can generously be called a BL. The drama adaptation the manga it was based on is very much BL. The drama adaptation, everyone was a coward, and it's just a boring-ass police procedural. And he's in the currently airing Bokura no Shokutaku, which is very lighthearted and sweet. And it's about food. Yeah, he's been taking on a lot more BL roles lately, although his roles tend to be, like, lighter. Anyway, speaking of Kamen Rider Build, we have Eiji Akaso. He was in Kamen Rider Amazons. I don't know who that character was. I'm sorry, I saw, like, only the trailer of Amazons. I have to watch Amazons. I heard there's cannibalism, and cannibalism, as we all know, is the most romantic thing. He was also in Kamen Rider Build. He was Banjo Ryuka, aka Kamen Rider Zekros. And honestly, Kiryu Sento is my ride or die ship for Kamen Rider Build, so there you are. So famously, he starred in Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. During the pandemic, it also became a worldwide hit due to the fact that it was readily available. Well, more available than usual. It was like, you know, sort of free and subtitled, which is more than you can ask for a lot of Japanese shows. But yeah, it's an adaptation of a fairly popular BL series about a 30-year-old introverted virgin office worker who suddenly discovers he can hear people's thoughts by touching them. Despite the fact the series is like the tamest fucking thing. I mean, My School President has more kiss scenes than the show, which has none. The lead actors have incredible chemistry, it has an openly asexual character, and to bring this full circle, it's going to be getting a Thai BL adaptation by GMM TV, starring the working couple Tae Nu. I've added both posters. Honestly, you know, hell yeah, Tae to one being in Cherry Magic. But you know, there's been this interesting cross-cultural thing going on with GMMTV, which is Thailand's sort of like, it's like a major record company slash like TV company that mostly focuses on BL. They're the ones that did Together, and so like now they're, I'd say 80% BL like show stuff, and then like 10% teen drama. But like they've been doing cross promotions with TV Asahi, who does like, you know, Kamen Rider Super Sentai, and a lot of romance dramas too. So I believe we're going to see a lot of cross-country adaptations of BL in the future and whatnot, and it's going to be very interesting. Korea's doing their own KR, their Korea on like joint sort of cross-cultural, not presentations, not promotions, productions, there we go, that's the word, Jesus Christ, of BL as well. Specifically Wuju Bakery, which is coming up real soon, and which features Thai, Korean, and Filipino actors. Hey, how about that? Looking forward to it. Anyway, honestly, I'm just hoping Tae Tawan meets Eiji Akaso, because, you know, Tae Tawan is the GMMTV Universal boyfriend. Honestly, though, like, with the Thai adaptation of Cherry Magic, I feel like Force Book or Jung Dunk would fit better. But, you know, that's, like, my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, this is the end. I ran out of time. I'm 9 minutes over my designated allotment here. I want to give a quick shout out to Mach Valan. Happy anniversary, Subatonery. For those of you who are not subbed in chat, go ahead and sub now, or otherwise I will show up to your house and will not leave. So go ahead and do that. If you can't, you know, sub, just support another way, spread the word. And for all of you here on the midnight run, night flight, crack a beer, you know, or other beverage of your choice. And I'll hope to see you out there in the rat quarry. Go watch the Kinporch the series La Forte, otherwise I'll also show up at your house. Okay, bye.